What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in once again to Super Beamer Brothers. My name is Fabio. If you didn't catch the last upload, go and watch it. We removed the E34 cylinder head. It was tons of fun. It was actually really fun for me, myself, learning how to do that because it's a little different than M20s. I'm an M20 guy. I have the E30, or E28, sorry, E28, E30, and then my E30 down the street over there. So all M20s, love them. But when it comes to M50s, my brother's got me beat on that by a mile. I swear, he can do that in his sleep. Luckily, I guess not luckily, because I don't wish that on my brother, but his E34 overheated. So we ended up removing the cylinder head. He's doing a whole thing on it. Go watch it. But we're continuing that saga in this upload, so stay tuned. Don't miss it. Like, share, subscribe. Do it now.
So what you guys are looking for is those infamous cracks between the water jackets and the piston, actually the valve surface. So you'll get, usually you get a crack between these or between the water jacket or the oil passageway.
So what, in this case, what actually caused this? Was it the
thermostat failure. Yeah, the thermostat, and you can see it here. This guy, remained shut. It just closed itself up. Also, we noticed that there was a pretty good seal around the combustion chamber, right here at the head. When the head came off, you can feel it like peel off.
Yeah, so the rings, like these rings that are left by the head gasket, usually if you have a breach, say from one of the water jackets or even the oil passage going into your combustion chamber, you'll see where it
like
went
a stain
through. Yeah, it'll stain like a line going into the combustion chamber. But in this case, they were all solid seals.
And this is mostly like calcium deposits.
So in other words, it might be good news because we don't see any cracks.
No cracks, but since it overheated, we're gonna have it checked. Make sure that it's not warped. If it is warped, they'll resurface it, bring it back to a nice smooth surface so we can remate it. You can do tons of modifications with these heads. Putting in cams from different, M platform engines.
Something that we'd probably eventually get to,
yeah,
I think.
Not yet.
Not yet, yeah, it's an eventual thing. I mean, this is probably gonna be the second upload for the channel. But, I mean, we have all this stuff that we wanna show you and we can't wait to get to. We do post a lot of the smaller stuff that even while we're filming, we'll post it on Instagram. So go ahead and follow us at Super Beamer Bros on Instagram and keep up to date on all the content before it hits YouTube. But as of right now, that's gonna get done with the engine oil, with the oil cooler, sorry, and the transmission fluid. And I think today, my brother is done with the head because we need to send it off and probably send it to Lonnie.
We gotta remove the cams. We're gonna remove the cams, and that's actually a fairly easy process. We'll probably do like a mini clip on that.
Okay, so yeah, let's remove the cams then. my gosh, those look so cool. The only thing I'm worried about at this point, to be honest with you, are these fittings. They might be too low, and if I put a 90 on it or even a 180, I mean, I don't think I'd be able to route them out of the way, because the lip goes here and it should cover these, but it might just go way too low. I'll have to do some measurements, but these look awesome.
It's almost 8 o'clock. You gonna wrap it up soon?
Yeah. All right, guys. I actually had to remount the bracket that held the oil coolers because they wouldn't let the lip clear. What I had to do is just move everything up. I welded in some captive nuts to be able to thread in a bolt and hold the bracket in place. So you can see they're mounted up nicely now. Got a captive nut in the back. And now the only thing left to do is run the lines, and that's it. But it did get late today, so I'll take care of that in 3, 2, 1. It's a new day. Oil coolers are up. Time to get the lines done. All right, so when you're actually cranking down those fittings, those are actually M22 to -8 AN line fittings. They have an O-ring, and that O-ring, it's not a crush washer, so don't go and cranking it down until you just can't, because it'll just destroy the O-ring. You just snug it down, make sure it's clean, and it should hold oil, or keep oil from leaking, I should say. I guess you want the least amount of fraying as possible. It's my first time doing it, so we'll see how it goes. Still managed to mar it. Well, at least we got the fitting on. I think that's right. I mean, it should hold. Just sad that I need to place that better. I actually want it to look good. This little Sharpie, little Sharpie won't hurt. I'm gonna figure out the angles that the fittings need to be at on the engine side, engine oil side. So I'll just cut to where I'm actually putting the right fitting on here. Still gotta tighten it up, but oh my god, this looks awesome. Look at it. Just look at it. I mean, it's no wonder people don't run like front lips or something, because it does look pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. And this setup, I've never done anything like this, so it's really new to me. I guess that's why I'm so excited. But wow, it's gonna look sick. I hope it doesn't leak. I'm doing here is getting the adapters, I guess you can call them. These go from M16 to -8, and I had to lower the transmission just a little bit, as you saw there. I'm supporting it with the jack with the wood block, not damage the pan. So like I said, putting in these reducers so we can run the new AN lines, and running the AN lines is going to be easy. This part was a little harder because of the movement, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That right there is what I've been trying to tighten. I actually did tighten. It's just, wow, such a pain. It's not the worst, but it's done. The only thing we gotta figure out too now is the AN line that's actually gonna run out of there. Hope it fits. Turning over easy, that's a good sign. You think it needs more, or is that?
No, that's pretty good. Just to get the oil, like, you know, going through it.
I'm so nervous right now.
Got the champagne bottle ready?
Almost.
Is it working, Fabio?
It's about to work.
Bravo!
Yeah!
So cool.
Oh my God. All right, so at this point, I think you guys saw me start it for the first time, but it wasn't idling. It wasn't idling, but guess what? It's gonna idle now. Little loud, no muffler, but it idles. All it was this intake boot was off, and there you have it. And also it doesn't have the O2 sensor is not plugged in right now, so it's having trouble. But we got it. You guys have no idea how happy I am right now. I've been working for weeks trying to get this thing done, and it's finally running. From here, it's just setting up the guibo and the drive shaft and getting it moving, and the linkage on the transmission. But other than that, it's golden. I'm sure there's a few kinks to work out, and that's expected, but the majority of it not starting to it starting is done. Now, like I said, work out the kinks and let's get it going. Smash that thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, please. And we'll keep bringing videos. We'll keep bringing some good information for you guys working at home. And until next time, guys, thank you very much. See you next time. Take care.